Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today finally we're reacting to the Venturing album, Ghostholding. So for those who don't know, Venturing is the side project of Jane Remover that is more rock and like shoegaze focused and inspired. So I'm really excited for this. I loved all 4 of the singles. I think my favorite one out of the 4 singles is Famous Girl. And yeah, I'm excited for this one. Let's just go. Track 1, Play My Guitar.
I don't want something to happen to you. Still, I wanna give you like a superstar. I got a feeling you're gonna go. I got a feeling you're oh, yeah. I've been feeling something for fun now. Didn't even wanna let it show. World tells me you don't know much. I'll teach you how to play my guitar. We hung this all over the country. Didn't even wanna go back home. I just wanted to see your love. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I got a feeling you're gonna go. I got I don't want something to happen to you. Teach me how to play my guitar. I can't help but I was all over the country. Didn't even wanna go back home. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
I really like the tempo changes that we've heard from this stuff. That was really good. I like how it's like, it felt like kind of a slow rise. You know, on a lot of these other songs, there's like a certain part where it's like, oh, this is the drop. Like, and then all the guitars like get super loud and stuff. But this one felt like throughout the song, the guitars were just slowly getting louder. And like by the end, it was like the whole part. And I really like how I just, Jane's voice is so good. Like it's so unique. Like the way she just uses her vocals and with her like crazy range, it's so sick. And I really like how the end part, the just hated being alone, that part, she's like strained her voice a lot for that part. It's so cool like hearing, this feels like it's like the peak of Venturing as an idea, because the earliest Venturing stuff is just like random low quality 1 minute long like song demos, and then it's just that, and then it transitions into the Arizona EP, which is just like pretty good songs but not like up to par, I'd say, with Jane Remover's other stuff or what I've heard so far from this album. And then this feels like it's like the full album. It's like the same exact ideas have been displayed in all of the Venturing stuff, but this one is like the utmost highest quality because it's the album. Next one, No Sleep.
I've been wrong, it's not mine to tell. Pills in my system, and you open up your hands, you can't complain. You like what I've done, thanks. Tell me all the things will make me less of a man.
What is going on with the time signature?
Where we ride. Days split when you're next to me.
I'm gonna be honest, this song's better without the drums.
I've been through so much sleep. You're right about the way I move. I've been scanning all across the world for you.
Okay, to be honest, I did not like that song. The drums were just like distracting. Literally, I said at the start of the song, what's going on with this time signature? When the drums cut out and it was just the guitars, I could figure it out. Oh, it's just in 3/4. But literally when the drums are there, it's like so difficult because they're so like offbeat and stuff. A lot of the time, I think stuff like that is cool, but it's just, I don't know, it's too much. It's like distracting for the track. If there were just no drums, I feel like it would be a lot better. It's just like, it makes it like a chore to listen to like keep up. Next one, Believe. I've heard part of this one because Jane posted part of it on Instagram, but I haven't heard the full thing.
I saw God in your arms, I took him to sleep. And it's not much faith that I have. Jesus don't like pictures, I was putting down straight. Baby, believe me. Baby, believe me. Did you see God when you say you feel lucky lately? Fuck a blood praying, I just wanna see you naked, watch you undress me. I believe everything. Do you believe it? Baby, don't think twice, but besides you don't get sick. And it's not much faith that I have, but you're there to me. I took him to sleep. Good days come easy, less days come hard. I don't get lucky, but I come so far. But it's Jesus. Baby, believe in me. Baby, believe in me.
Yeah, that one's super good. I think that the melodies are all, and like the different tones of guitar matching together all like are on point. Like Baby Believe in Me is delivered so well, and the song's written in a really cool way. I really think it's cool how Jane draws on so much like religious imagery and like just language, you know, especially it's a big thing on JR too. It's very interesting because I mean, if you're in America, religion is like absolutely just everywhere, like mainly Christianity obviously, so it making its way into non-religious art is very interesting because this song isn't about like religion, but it is completely like wearing a religious mask, you know. Next one, Guesthouse.
Take a bite.
You hold me like a lover. You tell me that I'm yours and you're mine. I scare the city with your shit. We left it off when I told you the night before. right. Fucking strangers make it all that hard to hide. If I'm the one, get me high. Loving you's just another excuse to lose my mind. In a hotel room and it's been paid for two, but it's all mine. Day drinking downtown just to see you tonight. You know I can't say last time. It's the first and the last time. Baby, I'm waiting by the phone. Said you'll be home in an hour. Tell me I'm not the only one. I'll wait for my friends to prove me right. I can't keep loving you on borrowed time. Loving you's just another excuse to lose my mind. And I live the price, Cleveland, I cry profusely. I can't say that it's true for my life. Every feeling feels like the first time or the last time. It's the first and the last time.
That's my favorite one so far. That's heavy. Like, just like paying attention to the lyrics, like the story it tells. It's just so sad. Like, it's literally just fully like one-sided love. You know what I think is super relatable, at least to me, about Jane Remover's aesthetic is the level, because Jane Remover is American. I'm also American. Something that goes unnoticed but is super prominent in the aesthetic of America is just like random towns you visit on road trips in the middle of Iowa or something. And it's like ever since Frailty, I feel like Jane's been putting that type of imagery throughout her like promotional material and like lyrical imagery. I mean, the Frailty album cover is literally like some random screenshot off of like a small town street view from Google Maps. Census designated cover is a random abandoned house in the middle of nowhere, which are all over the place but very much forgotten about and not thought about often. But yeah, this song's really, really good. Like, I think it's probably the most simple song so far, but it's like executed super well. Next one, Spider.
He searches through all his clothes, he forces himself to sleep, and only thinks of me. It seems like nobody, the only girl, when I make the touch change until you want you come crashing. You told me so. You don't know. You don't know.
That one was really, really cool. It's like a more intense version of Play My Guitar. Like the way the whole song just kind of feels like a rise, and then the like little final leg is the drop. Yeah, that's like scary almost. Not like actually, but it's like the way the chords are and like the vocal distortion. Like it's like threatening. I like the drop a lot. It's a really like unique feeling. It kind of reminds me of Census a little bit, but it's like this new thing also. Next one, Recoil.
Replace the lonely, and it blows you up with perfect aim. Kill 'em all for me, baby. Kill 'em all in my name. Make me explain. Still they don't get a story. But loaded karma gets you. And still they don't know why. The last that's like it is. I'm crashing, who knows how long. I can't be chasing everything. It all. Don't wanna be famous anymore. If I end up with a broken heart, maybe just say
I like how some of the endings of some of the songs like keep up the, cuz Venturing used to have like a lore around it. It used to be a 90s band from South Dakota that disbanded in 2002. And that's why a bunch of the stuff was in low quality, because it was like lost media, but the SoundCloud page was supposed to be like found songs from the Venturing band. But then no more lore. It's just a Jane Remover side project. But I do like how kind of like the vibe of that is still here. Like the end of that song really made it seem like it was a live take that just kind of like trails off as the band like stops playing. This song's really good. Like the first verse literally doesn't sound like Jane, but it's such a cool like new voice, new because you know that picture of Playboy Cardi where it's like the Playboy Cardi voice evolutions. And I love the melodies and the drop after the second chorus into the like that is like intense. That's like real like emo that we've never heard from Jane Remover. And then also she's literally saying, and I hate every emo song, but I still let you talk. And then that line is followed by I stopped reading the newspaper and dye my hair, which is a reference to an old Jane Remover, or no, an old Venturing song called Sweet/Die. Yeah, it's so cool. Next one, Something Has to Change.
Why would I ever dream of
You got like an accent.
and isn't that embarrassing? That's how I feel about everything.
And isn't that embarrassing?
No such thing as fine. So do you believe me? When you wake up, nothing's ever wrong. Oh yeah, baby, till I'm not. And I'm trying to learn your favorite song.
I like that one because it feels like it's like the end of all the negative aspects of the first 6 songs, and it's like it's called Something Has to Change. It's like realization. It's like understanding, oh wait, this is bad. I actually can't keep living like this. But I'm also still living like this because this song is super like unhealthy. It's like written from a perspective of an unhealthy thinker who doesn't want to be themselves. I also like how the instrumentation, like it again, it felt like one of those like rising songs, but there was never any type of like drop. There's never any type of point where it's like, oh, all the tension's released in this crazy part. Nah, it just builds and builds, and then it kind of just ends, and I think that's cool. Next one is Dead Forever. I've listened to this, and I've listened to it on the channel also, but we're gonna listen to it anyway. I think this next part is my favorite part. That's like possibly the best one. I don't know. It's arguable between a few of them, I feel like. Plus there's still 2 songs that I haven't heard yet, but like the progression song structure of it is perfect. The way that it goes to the little bridge, like the quiet bridge, which I said was my favorite part, and then it comes back into like the loud part with this new guitar tone. I like it more than I liked it on first listen. Like I liked it a lot on first listen in the reaction video, but like I like it more now, I think. Especially in the context of the album, I feel like singles are always better. Quick update from me editing. I just want to say this has definitely grown to be, Dead Forever has definitely grown to be my favorite off of this album, and yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Next one, We Don't Exist.
Mystery words I hear in my sleep. Nobody knows, I wouldn't tell if you told me. I don't know my name. You say that's 'cause your name. Tell if you told me. If I'm a psychopath, then who are you for knowing that? Tell us all, but they always
That one's super good too. The way that the like wall of sound comes in at the bridge, and like Jane's super close sounding vocals, they almost sound like frailty vocals when she says dreamlike precision. You know, that's like a euphoric feeling when stuff like that happens in music. I think it's really interesting. There's always some idea to visit about like Jane's multiple characters. Like there's Venturing, there's Jane Remover, there's Leroy, there's even more than that. And I think it's interesting, like the Jane Remover character is completely Jane, like authentically, especially in these recent songs, I feel like. But this Venturing feels more like a little disconnected from Jane, which is interesting. And I think like a little like super symbolic way of showing that, the way that her face is just ever so slightly cropped out of the album cover. What's it called? This album's lyrics are so heavy. Like it feels really, it's just full of like emotional manipulation and giving yourself up to please another person, which is interesting because think about Dream Sequence, which is a Jane Remover song, but it was originally a Venturing song called Aberdeen Dream Sequence. The first line is, "You rather live to please," which is also interesting because Venturing is like, Venturing lives to please Jane Remover. Oh, that's the main idea. Next one, Sick/Relapse. Proper guitar solo. Search Party. And I promise I'll be back by 10. Very small small amount of synths used on this album are super like tasteful and nice. Like it's really like an event whenever they appear. That one's beautiful. I feel like it's always interesting. Like this album's definitely themed around the mixing of like fame and love and like the blurred line through that. And I feel like that's interesting because it's also kind of tackled on JR, where she says, I can't say I love you no more because I hear it all the time. And I feel like that's kind of what this song is about, is me, the protagonist of the song. Does me being famous make you, my partner, feel less important? The guitar solo was so good. I love the little, and I'll promise I'll be back by 10, search party interpolation on the guitar. I think this has the best drop throughout the whole album too, probably. All right. So the last 3 songs were the singles, and I've actually heard all of them, but we're still gonna listen to them because they're part of the album. But yeah, I've already heard all of these, so no more reaction. This is just me listening to these. Famous Girl.
Speeding on I-15, talking on the phone. I love my rich friends who take me everywhere. I'll be famous, but I feel like and I get what I want. Next week I get so scared, feel like a runaway dreamer, runaway dreaming. Speeding on I-15, talking on the phone, we're dreaming. I'm in the new calling, I'm in the new calling.
What she's like saying in the background here. Like it's very quiet and no one's really figured it out.
I just wanna make music with
I feel like the guitar on this part interpolates Magic, I Want You. Like, right? Like it's like the...
I never thought I'd be famous, but I feel like I'm a star. We repeat each other.
I think that's the most upbeat song on here, and it's so like that. It's one of my favorites. I'm really not sure. It's actually hard to decide a favorite because like there's a good bit of songs that are like at that level, but this one's like super unique. Like there's no other song on this album. There's no other Jane Remover song that's like an upbeat rock song like this, and it really gives me like a very super specific feeling too of like the idea of what Hollywood's supposed to be like. People nowadays, like because of the internet and like people, I don't know, people are just more like, information is just more available. People know that like the industry in Hollywood like kinda are bad, but this song gives me the vibe of like in the 90s or something, you'd see like on TV some type of episode of something filmed in Hollywood, and it's like the coolest, most stylish like stuff. Like everyone has like their new fresh car, and it's like a bunch of attractive people like having fun and smiling. That's like the song, that's like the vibe this song gives me, which is cool because that's not a thing that exists. But while listening to this song, you can act like it does exist. And you can act like you're there, too. You can act like you're the attractive person smiling and laughing. And next one, Halloween. This one's really interesting because I think it's probably the most underrated out of the 4 singles, even though it's actually probably my least favorite also. It's like, but like, I don't know, it deserves more love because it's still super good, even though it's probably the worst out of the 4 singles. Like, it's still underrated. But it's interesting, like, there's not a lot of lyrics on this one because a lot of the track just has no vocals. Like, there's a lot of space in between every line. Also, the lines are delivered so long and strained out. Like, one 5-syllable line will be like 20 seconds in this song. And then there's like a whole 30 seconds before the next line. But I really like it. Like, it's so heavy. Like, the way that all the drums and the guitar, all the instruments kind of crash down at once. And when the vocals are there, the vocals also crash down at the same time. Like, it's like... like, and the way that the chords are, like, it really feels like it's like crashing down, but then the dun 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 feels like lifting back up to then crash again. And I really like that sound. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know if it's a guitar or just like static, but like that weird distorted sound that's playing throughout pretty much the whole thing, because I feel like that is super important because of its unpredictability. It almost sounds alive. And that fills in a lot of space, just in terms of it fills in a lot of the mix, but it also fills in a lot of the space there aren't any vocals to like still make that part of the song feel alive, even though there's no vocals. All right, last song is Sister. This one's so good.
I'd do anything to feel it for the first time. Don't come on me, they laugh and turn their backs. They leave the club and set the place on fire. I couldn't make it out there fast enough. The girls, they tell me I'm well out of love.
Yeah, that one is like really crazy. I think that that last outro verse is the like rawest Jane Remover vocals ever, and there's so much emotion in that. Just the guitar and just her vocals with like nearly no processing, I feel like. Yeah, this song is like, it feels hopeless, and like it feels like the all the negative aspects of what's been going on this album, it feels like we're just left with only that. Like, the girls, they tell me I'm all out of love. Like, no more love. We're literally just, it's just alcohol and drinking. That's the same thing. And I think this song might have the best vocal melodies too, like the I tell my boyfriend nothing in the world can make me feel okay. That just has been playing in my head for like the past few months, however long this song has been out. I think maybe this is the best one. I've said that about a lot of them, but yeah. Final thoughts on the album. I really enjoyed it a lot. I think that like this sound is absolutely like something that Jane can do super well. We've seen it with Census Designated, but Census Designated very much had like it's a different spin on it. This was like totally just rock, and I think it sounds so good. I really like the straightforward writing. Like, I feel like the lyrics are the most easy to understand and digest on this album compared to Census and Frailty. And also, it is really raw and unapologetically emotional. I will say it's probably my least favorite Jane Remover album so far, just because there's the song No Sleep, which I like actually don't really enjoy. But also, like, some aspects of it make it a little forgettable, I think. But overall, it's definitely like still a super strong release, and it makes me super excited for the main Revenge Seekers release. Anyway, yeah, that's about it from me. If you enjoyed the video, I would greatly appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and goodbye!